Alright, so just got off the UDS there at locals. I made top 10. Didn't make top 8, but this is a fun deck. Needs a lot of work, but it's Trickstars. So let's get right into it. 3 Candina, obviously. She's Stratos. Search any Trickstar card, not just monster. So if you open her with the field, you want to probably search the reincarnation, play the field, and get a monster. But she searches anything, so she's really versatile. And she doesn't do much in the burn department, because she's usually in my hand after I summon 3 Lycras. But probably the best card in the deck, because she searches anything. So 3 Lycras, second best card? I don't know. She's the main burn card, so whenever your opponent adds a card to hand, by any means, graveyard, banished from deck to hand, or drawing, she does 200 for each card. So that damage can rack up pretty quick, especially reincarnation, disturbance strategy. She does 200 for each card, and then the field will do an extra 200 if it's out. So yeah, she's definitely needed. Probably could have been an ultra. It would have been nice to match the Candina, but anyway. Level 3, so she can't really make any XC plays, but with Candina, but you don't really want to use your extra deck anyway. 2 honest just to get over some stuff. Yeah, do more damage. When you do battle damage, you do effect damage with the field spell. So, great cards. They're all light, so 1 maxi, obvious. In the spells, there's only 9 monsters. 3 of the field. Searches any monster, any Trickstar monster when it's activated, and you can activate as many as you want per turn. It's kind of like a Night Beam effect, so once per turn you can target it face down, and they have to activate it then, or it gets destroyed at the end phase, or they have to activate it at the end phase. So it can disrupt the opponent a little bit. Install them out for the turn. Target a strike, they can't activate the strike. So it's a really nice card. And it does 200 effect damage whenever a Trickstar does damage in any way. So, and Terraform is still at 3. So it's pretty consistent. Still need to work on it, but there you go. 3 Terraforming. 3 Dark Room and Nightmare. I wish I had 2 more Super, because I'd run 3 then. But every time you do effect damage, these stack effect damage. So if I have 2 Lycras out and they draw a card and the field spell, that's 800 off the bat, and then for each one on the field, it'll activate 4 times in that case. So that's 1200 extra there. So this can get pretty crazy. It can be chain link, 16 at sometimes if you have 2 out and you've done effect damage 8 times. So this will do effect damage for those 8, and it'll do effect damage for that 8. So they'll go back and forth and chain link 16, which is kind of funny. But yeah, wish I had supers. 3 Desire, just for more consistency. It hurts when you banish your combo pieces, but it needs it right now. I might bump it down to 2, just because I hate drawing into Desires. 2 Chain Strike. Great burn card. You'll do a lot of chaining in this deck, so this is usually chain link 4, 5, or 6. So you do around 2,000 each time you play that card. So there's a reason it's at 2. 3 Chain Summoning. This card is great in this deck. It's very easy to get chain link 3. So when you resolve this, it has to be chain link 3 or higher. You could normal your Candina, chain your Lycras to your hand, chain this, or if your opponent tries to activate anything with Maxi, you can chain this. Lets you normal summon 3 times that turn, which is crazy, because you can just return Candida to the hand with Lycras, and then normal her again, search Lycras, return it back, normal a 3rd time, and search anything. So it really gets the feel going with this. 1 Contract down 1,000. I bumped it down to 2 just because you can only activate 1 per turn. Let both players draw a card, both players lose 1,000. So that'll do some damage to your opponent. Also, it reveals the card they draw. And if you play Reincarnation with this card out, they reveal their entire hand that they draw, which is pretty funny. I tried Mind Crush in the deck just as a combo, so you can reveal it. Have their whole hand revealed and just play Mind Crush, and you just pick anything you want. So only at 1 right now. I might bump it back up to 2. I'm not sure. Regeki, clear the field, attack direct, do more damage. Traps, 3 Reincarnation, amazing trap. Monster Reborn while it's in gray pretty much for Trickstar. banishes their hand, so it can disrupt their cards they've had added to their hand. And then they redraw those cards, so it does 200 for each card they draw if you have Lycra's out. And if you got a couple out, the damage starts to rack up pretty quickly. 2 blazing just for the defense, more burn. Sucks when it gets Twin Twister, but that's it. Ring Instruction. Won that against Dino today. He attacked. I played blazing, and then I chained Ring Destruction to get over the fact that I wouldn't be able to activate it if the blazing resolved. So because the life point would be too low, so did my 3,000 damage, did my burn damage, and won the game. 3 Sacred Barrel on the first turn can do 1,200, which is not bad. If I'm going second, this is still good because it counts for 200 on the field as well. So it'll do 1,100 no matter what usually. So more of a chain burn card, but good for going first or second. And 2 Disturbance Strategy. It was at 3, but I cut it down to 2. Again, like Rousseau, it's another reincarnation, except they don't banish their hand. They just reshuffle into the deck. They draw cards, 200 for each card drawn. And 1 present card. If they go first with this, I can get rid of their hand. They draw 5. They lose 1 card in their hand. Again, more effect damage from drawing. You can only activate 1 per turn, so that's why I cut it down to 1. That's the main deck. Extra deck, not very relevant. I don't go into it very often. Trying to get the order here. Engineer, just 2 rank 3s. If you're in time and you want to block an attack or block any damage, you can make that. But Nightmare Shark go for that 2,000 win condition. Acid Golem to get over stuff, but yeah. Where is he? There he is. Broad Ball, Dryden. Make him with 2 low 4s and make him for disruption. It happens sometimes. Didn't happen today at all. Cowboy, burn. Tsukiyomi, they're light, so I can use the effect if I want to draw more cards. Pal Dynamo, he's really badass, so I'll put him in there. Heartland Draco, again, attack direct for 2,000. Castell, good card. Karen Gorgon, also good card. Never made him, but if you have 2 Candy on the field, make him kind of messes up your opponent's plays, retarget things, and he's not once per turn, I don't think so. Topia package. Yeah, that can OTK opponent sometimes. If I get 2 Candy and out, make him on top, go for more damage. And a Tornado Dragon because he's awesome. Side deck. It depends on your locals, but 2 Book of Eclipse gets rid of problem monsters like Zoo and Dino. They will flip at the end phase and then draw cards, and if I have Lycra's out, they take damage, so more cards to do damage. 2 Twin Twister against the back row heavy deck like Satellar today, ABC. 2 Dark Hole, problem monsters. 2 Ceasefire. If I end up going second, my opponent probably set their hand, so this will do more damage that way. If they have a lot of monsters on the field, same here, more cards on the field. Secret Blast does 300 for each card, and if it's destroyed, they turn for that. They take another 1,000. 3rd Blazing, just to round it to Blazing, just to have more protection and less hand disruption. And 3 Cylinder for Tyranno Infinity. So that's it. I got to work on the deck, but it's fun. I'm waiting for the what's it called, Circuit Break to come out and some other Trickstars to come out before the deck is a lot better than it is now. It's a little inconsistent right now. It's just basically win on the draw phase or don't win, which I don't like. But anyway, that's my profile. Hope you enjoyed it.